What do you think the #1 priority is for all organisational leaders? I would argue that above anything else, the mark of exceptional leaders can be seen through the degree of engagement shown by those working at all levels of the organisations they lead. My view is that more than anything else, the goal of leadership is to produce engaged employees. If the impact of employee engagement is improved business or organisational performance, higher levels of quality, service, innovation, loyalty, and ultimately growth and profitability, then any leader who is being tasked in any of these areas has a vested interest in ensuring that A, the conditions for developing engagement are in place, and B, is that everybody at all levels is promoting a culture that values and rewards the development of engagement for every individual in the organisation. We know that the #1 factor that either creates or destroys employee engagement is the nature of the relationship that individuals have with their direct supervisor. We also know that while organisation, process and job design can to some degree provide the autonomy, growth and certainty that we need to enable engagement, the other critical components of the engagement mix, the sense of meaning, value, status, impact we get from our work and the connectivity we have with others, we primarily get from the day-to-day social relationships we have with our co-workers, our customers, and above all, the most important relationship that impacts our engagement is the one with our supervisor, our manager, our boss. We know that how leaders walk, their actions, what they do, needs to be tightly aligned with their leadership talk, what they tell people is important and of value. And when leadership walk and talk are disconnected, mixed messages will permeate the team or organisation and dilute conditions for engagement. Everything a leader says and does that impacts employees either increases or decreases engagement. There really is no middle ground. Therefore, if you want to shift the culture of your organisation to promote higher engagement, the shift needs to start with the behaviours of everyone in a leadership role. The right supervisory skills and practices will then need to be explicitly promoted, monitored and rewarded at every level of the organisation. This is of course much easier said than done. Traditional executive leadership development tends to focus more on teaching the hard skills of leadership, on strategy, planning, resource allocation, organisational design, decision making and so on. The challenge is that the part of our brains that we use for these more intellectual processes is quite different from the areas of the brain we use for social connectivity with other people. Therefore, it's not surprising that organisational leaders focused on and skilled in the planning and execution of business strategy will need to consciously take time out to do work on how they connect with and impact others at a more human level. Executive coaching, focused on understanding and developing emotional intelligence and neuro-leadership capabilities, can be an excellent first step on this journey. And it's this area of leadership competency that will deliver most bang for the buck in developing a more engaged workforce, which will ultimately deliver a healthier, more effective and profitable organisation. My name is Nick Musgrave. I specialise in helping individuals and organisations achieve their best potential. In this series of short, bite-sized videos, I'm exploring the many ways in which we can understand better the linkage between neuroscience, how our brains work, leadership and engagement, and how to move up to the next level, both personally and as the leader of others, wherever we might be on the engagement scale. My personal goal is to post weekly videos to share with you much of the knowledge and experience that I've accumulated over the years. Leave me a comment I'd love to know what you think, and if you have any particular challenges or successes in leading engagement in your organisation. And let me know if there's any particular area that you would find personally valuable for me to post a video on. And if I can, I'll do my best to bump your need up my to-do list. Don't forget, give me a like and click the subscribe button and join me on this journey of discovery, and check out the next video in the Leadership for Engagement series.